Okay. This video is going to be about the Nchuthnkarst Dwarven Motif farm. They're worth a lot of money. Like a lot of money. I picked up a couple. I think I picked up a Solitude one today. So when you come in here, you're really looking for Solitude diagrams, like that one. Dwarven diagrams. And vampiric ones. Those are a couple that I picked up today. Here's where this place is located in the world. So, the Western Skyrim. You go down to Raymore. You hit the Dust Town Way Shrine. And it's here. It's a public dungeon. Basically all we're going to do is travel from this point all the way to I think it's about here. I think it's about here. It's very short. And we pick up stuff out of urns and Dwemer jugs. And that's all we're doing. There are some bad guys in here, so I wouldn't come in here with a level 1 tune or whatever. I just picked up a Solitude design there. It's green, so it's not going to be worth that much. You're really after the big money stuff in here. Big money stuff is the Dwarven, purple Dwarven plans. Dwarvens are worth the most, followed by Solitude, and then Vampiric on average. I've run through this a couple times today with a few different tunes, and I think I picked up 2 or 3 things that are worth about 30,000 gold, and I picked up one thing that's worth about 150. So what everybody can come up with their own pattern, but pretty much what I do is I enter a room and I do I search all these urns and these jugs in a clockwise pattern around the room. Move on to the next area. Sometimes you'll see treasure chests in here. We're probably going to see one. I know there's spawn points. But I already got those. You pretty much don't have any chance of picking up those motifs out of there, so I don't even bother with them. Okay. What I like to do is I'll come in here with 3 or 4 different tunes and I'll just park them right here at the front door. Run this route with one, log out, get on the second tune, run it with another one, so on and so forth. And then when you get to the end point, and you've done it with all 3 or 4 of your tunes, log in with the first one again, and run it in reverse. Help this person out real quick. There we go. You run it in reverse, and the reason why I like to do 3 or 4 tunes is because if you do pick up a blue plan or a green plan, or you're really after the blues and the purples, there's a 15-minute cooldown timer on it. I just picked up a regular crafting motif. Those do not count against the timers. So if you pick up like Dwemer maces, some crafting motif, and it's purple, you still have a chance of picking up a purple furnishing plan. But anyway, there's a 15-minute cooldown timer whenever you pick up for that level, for that color, purple, blue, or whatever. whenever you pick up a furnishing plan, you can't pick up another one for 15 minutes. So, you come in here with 3 or 4 tunes. You run the route with each of them, and by the time you've logged back in with each of them, that 15-minute timer will have cooled off. And I always stop at the same point, whether I've picked up anything good or not. And the reason why is because in this public dungeon, if you go further than my little endpoint, the urns and the jugs become less and less frequent, and there's a lot more bad guys. So you'll do a lot of time, do a lot more time fighting ads, and less time farming these jugs. We're gonna actually go outside from the hallway twice. This is the first time you go outside here. And this is where we are on the map. So we came in here. We've only made it this far. You can go down here if you like. Most of the time, there's a big Dwarven Centurion right here, and another one right there. He's there. I usually don't come down here, just because it's not worth all the time you spend fighting these guys, but since there was only one, there's urns right here. Some over here as well. We didn't pick up any blues or purples that time. You know, it's all RNG. But I've made a lot of money. I'm gonna make more money today because I've already picked up a couple pretty high level stuff. High level things like this. This is worth 150 grand. I just picked it up a few minutes ago. You pick up so many recipes and furnishing plans in here. This is all the stuff I've picked up just today. Most of it's low level and not worth anything, but you can come in here for 3 hours and pick up, you know, you'll be in here for 2.5 hours, you won't pick up anything, and then all of a sudden you're pushing 3 hours and you pick up a Dwarven furnishing plan that's worth 600,000 gold. And now all of a sudden your time was worth it. Sometimes you'll come in here and find 2 of them. Sometimes you'll come in here and find none of them. But they're worth a lot. This is pretty much one of the only ways that I make gold in the game, even though I didn't pick up anything on this run. Here's the end point where my character is. If you keep going down this way, there's just more. I mean, you can still find urns. You can go further, but they're less frequent. The map gets a little complicated, and there's ads all over the place. It takes between 7 and 10 minutes until you get it down to go from the front door to right here. So if you're doing 3 tunes, you do that twice. By the time you're done with the 3rd one, you log back in with your first tune. He's going to be standing right here when you log in, and then you just do this farm in reverse, and everything will have reset as far as the urns and everything like that. So that's my farm. Come in the front door in the Nchuthnkarst, the Nchuthnkarst, whatever. Farm all the urns until right here. You go outside right here once, go outside right here twice, and that's it. You end it right here. And if you're lucky, you'll pick up some Vampiric, some Solitude, or some Dwarven plans, and they go for a ton of money, and they usually go pretty quick. So I hope that helped at least one person.